I'll do it because I'm not a
You're gonna say
bitch.
Fitzgerald, fool. I heard you.
Yo, yo, yo.
Fool has sick dreadlocks, dog. Where's T.O.'s dreadlocks? Fool bald.
Sure did.
Brandon Ingram has little fucking.
Nah, he just got those like Chief Keef, Lupe Fiasco dreads going on. That shit's weak as fuck. Locks. Fool bald. Fuck
That's the only
no.
dope Laker I've ever thought of.
Sure did.
Lupe Fiasco's not Laker, dog.
I'm talking
Nah,
about
he just got those like Chief Keef. That fool's like so skinny,
you
dog.
live, Fred?
That fool's like super skinny. Have you not seen him?
You tap in to your folks?
But
Oh yeah.
Mini, miny, mo. Hey, yo, we live, man. Recording from the Cortezzo BS podcast with the homie JK Zizzle, Serge So Sick, Charlie Brizzle, and Fred Frizzle. Killing it like always on the sports chat. You already know.
oh,
We're from El Paso, by the way. Texas. Ill estate in the U.S.
we can't buy liquor on Sundays.
Woo-ha! Hey, yo. Welcome to another show. Tune in or tune out. It's up to you.
That link go up on Twitter?
You can upload it.
No, I was wondering. I saw it last time. I saw it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice. I think it uploaded to whatever we have it fucking synced to and shit.
Oh, I got you.
So you can tune in right now. You can listen to it if you want. You can hear yourself on there. And then tell yourself, self, kill it. Hey, what about John Gruden going to the Raiders, Surge? What's your take on that?
That's a very nice deal he got there, right? 100 mil, 10 years.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Belichick's still making more a year. I think Belichick's making like 12 mil per year.
Chucky back with the Raiders.
But I think JKZ had a hot take on that.
Yeah, some fucking bullshit. How the fuck you got a? How do you have a rule that's supposed to help minority coaches get jobs,
Oh yeah, the Rooney Rule.
and then you hire a guy like right when like the thing is like, when did you interview any minorities? You didn't. That's the truth. It's all right, but it's the rules there, and they broke the rules. So
You think they give up a draft pick now or what?
I don't know, but like I would like some acknowledgement of the rule being broken. And I mean, the Raiders are a very progressive franchise. You know, if anybody's earned like for us to look the other way, is them. The rules are there for a reason. And plus, Jake Gruden, man, what the hell is he gonna do? Man, he hasn't coached in forever. Oh, wait, did I say Jake Gruden? Yeah, Jake Gruden, sick. John Gruden, not sick. Fool just been doing ESPN QB camps and stuff. You know, like how does that make him like qualified?
Well, he's not only been doing the QB camps, he also does Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
That, but he does have,
commentary.
he does
And
have
when
a close intake on college players. I mean,
Yeah, and not just that. When you do it Monday Night Football or any like primetime games, you're gonna do production meetings with the star players, and he's had to build some sort of rapport with these guys. You know,
Nah. So like,
Derek Carr was in his QB camp that year. Like,
yeah. So was every other QB that came out that year, and every year after.
well, he kind of got a sense out of them.
Yeah, you know who also does that? Scouts, and they're not head coaches.
Well, so what's your quarrel with him? The fact that they picked him up, or the Rooney Rule?
Both.
Like, you don't think he's a good coach?
One, I don't think he's worth what he is yet. Like, how do you just go away and then you come back and then everybody treats you like you're this amazing coach? One, two, the rules are also broken. Like, so it's two things.
Well, the rules weren't broken because I believe they did interview two candidates that are minorities. So they did interview people. The rule wasn't broken, but they had already determined who they were going to hire.
Yo, yeah, like the rule's not broken, but
But they followed protocol. They followed the rule. And the
It's
fact
like-
that these people
yeah,
had
they-
a chance to
they
interview
asked-
puts their name out there.
okay, because they took the janitor and the lunch person from the arena and interviewed them for a head coaching job doesn't really mean they followed
No,
the
I
rule.
believe they're the offensive coordinators of NFL football teams, but okay.
I don't know, but I mean, regardless, like the guys have done nothing. You know, he won a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's team, And
Granted, but
afterwards-
he also took his squad went to the Super Bowl as well. His team
got
that he beat
smoked.
the Super Bowl with, yeah, but his squad went to the Super Bowl. So a team he built was in the Super Bowl as well.
it wasn't good enough to win a Super Bowl.
But they were there.
Wasn't good enough to beat Brady
And
in the
maybe
snow.
if he would have been there, who knows?
So what happens now? He has a much better quarterback than he had before. I think.
He has a great wide receiver.
Well, yeah, because
Maybe he'll get the most out of this guy, who I've been saying is like one of the most talented wide
I think he's
receivers.
gonna have
he
a
has a-
very good fucking draft.
He has a great rapport with receivers.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Johnson will tell you.
Hey, so overall, what do you predict the Raiders will be good? Like playoff team next year already for sure? Or?
Nah. I think we're looking at this like, what were we thinking? What was anybody thinking that this guy could just come back and coach?
Are they gonna compete with the Chiefs?
Broncos, the Chiefs.
The Raiders are
I mean,
going.
Chargers.
I think it's Chargers and the Chiefs.
They're going into
the
Las
Raiders.
Vegas with a losing record.
Did they start already next year?
No, next year. That's why like they're gonna have a bad year next year, and there you go.
I saw a picture of a Chiefs fan. I guess when they were building the stadium, he planted a fucking Chiefs flag in the foundation of the cement.
Oh, I saw that.
I don't know if it's a good or bad omen for him. But it's an omen.
Yeah, there was one time where I think it was like
Eli Manning.
somebody did something like that, and it like backfired or something. They said it was like hurting the team or something. And,
Go back and dig it out.
but then I think it was
Impossible.
was it the Yankee Stadium where somebody tried putting in a Red Sox and they made them like they cracked the concrete to get it out.
No way.
Yeah, it was. I don't know which it was, or maybe it was San Francisco. Some rival
Yeah.
did that, and they like got the, like they removed it. Like they actually cracked the concrete. Now, did they actually find it? I don't know, but they made at least a stunt that they like removed it or something.
Wow.
Can't remember what team that was.
I think it was the Red Sox.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Both Sox. They fucked it up by selling Babe Ruth. So that's where it all started.
What a time to be alive, right?
But that's neither here nor there. Hey, but speaking of coaches, Doug, Nick Saban, the greatest college coach of all time.
I would say of this era.
I mean, he's already tied the bear.
Yeah, but the Bear. This is I think this is all like a different era. I think you can't compare. I don't think it's fair to compare eras of like who the greatest was all the time. Things were different back then. It's very open that players were being paid and stuff. There's a lot of weird things, you know. I mean, plus, the Bear coached arguably one of the best return men of all time, Forrest Gump.
What do you guys say about that, Serge?
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer is an urban myth. That fool's. We give him too much
Oh,
love.
that's funny. Just like your b-ball skills.
Oh!
They are. Never said that
They
were
never
great.
existed.
It's just a myth that I'm not sick. Because the truth is, I'm ill with it.
Stop while you're ahead, man.
You can't just say I stop when I'm making a valid argument. Yeah, Nick Saban's way better than Urban Meyer.
Who has more titles?
Saban.
Saban by
Twice as much.
Who's had the best drafting class for 8 years, maybe?
Saban.
Georgia had the last one, didn't they?
This year's, yeah.
Saban's just mad sick with it, putting out those NFL prospects.
And with all that, Saban has managed to win 3 himself for all those top draft classes that you're
But didn't he
talking
go in
about
at LSU as well?
Yeah, Saban did.
I think more than one, no?
Now you got 1 and then 5 over
And
here.
then took off over there.
No, and they went to the Dolphins.
And then to
Hart,
them.
and then went to that.
I mean, come on. I mean, I don't foresee the Dolphins being any better, to be honest with you. But
Oh, no.
Saban would have stayed. I mean,
He's the GOAT, he called them, right? College football.
college football.
College
You can't
football.
get a team to the playoffs and win 1 Super Bowl, maybe?
Oh well, that's funny. We just said the goat of college football.
Yeah, I'm just saying he couldn't get 1 Super Bowl. or
College
get into the
football
playoffs.
and professional NFL professional
just
football.
saying.
Because I think it's a huge difference, like kind of coaching like shallows and coaching like grown ass men. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's different
some
coaching.
people- so just, I mean, you're just making that argument right now with Bruce Arians. Like,
I didn't even make an argument.
Well, did he say that shit? He did say that shit, no?
They said it was.
Any arguments
About
Bruce
Bruce Arians, about Palmer, that Palmer has shot Ward, and you can't really yell at him. Like, I think Saban's one of those dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has to be in charge of all that shit.
How do you think Belichick is?
Belichick just started firing guys, and then
Yeah.
when you mess with somebody's paycheck, all of a sudden
And they
people
actually
listen.
came from the same tree. They worked together in Cleveland with the Browns.
Yeah, but I mean,
So-
the Browns.
He could have at least made the playoffs.
Wait. This was the former Browns, right? That are currently the Baltimore Ravens Browns, not the actual
Current
Browns.
Browns.
The abomination to football.
Yeah, that's such me in the bells, man.
We just have to act like they're the same franchise. No, they're not the same franchise. The franchise moved. The NFL just wants you to believe that they're the same franchise. Technically, the Baltimore Ravens are the Cleveland Browns.
Are they called the Browns, and do they play in Cleveland?
You know what? You want to know a funny thing?
The question is, are they called the Browns?
Okay, well, you know
And
the
do they play in
Oklahoma City
Cleveland?
Thunder are technically the Seattle Supersonics, and they actually have all the records. Like if you look at the thing, it's part of their franchise history.
Of course it is.
So it's the same thing with the Baltimore Ravens. That franchise moved from Cleveland, so technically they were the Cleveland Browns, and they moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens. Just like the Oilers moved to Tennessee and eventually became the Titans. Now it's the same thing.
Yeah, just like the Tropics.
They never got.
Never made it playing.
Never made it. Coffee Black did end up playing with the Spurs, though, I think. Right?
So they made it, bro.
Well, because he invented the alley-oop.
So there you have it.
Nick Saban, best college coach of all time.
I say yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably say it too.
I say yeah. You know, he used to be pretty legit back in the 90s. Bobby Bowden
Yeah.
with the FSU.
He was also sick. We won't say his name, but he coached at a certain
Holtz?
Pennsylvania school. And
Oh, you don't want to say his name? Why not?
because I think of the victims. You know, do you not care about the victims?
Who says I don't care about this guy? Always. This guy.
Nah, Serge
Hey,
cares
just be a
about
little
the-
more mature. Jon Snow wannabe over there.
Fucking former Lord Commander. You know, former king in the north.
What are you for? Sleeping with your aunt?
Jon Snow did.
This guy. You're horrible, man.
So Lou Holtz, you could go down as maybe a top 5.
Lou Holtz.
Notre Dame.
Bowden.
About Harbaugh.
What he did at Stanford was really good.
I won't get
About
into
Pete Carroll.
Maybe Carroll.
Nah, because he bailed on
But he did bail.
USC right before the sanctions came.
Oddly enough.
Just happened. And if you ask him, he's just like, yeah, it was just random. Like I left, and all of a sudden, boom.
What you mean? Nah, this is him.
I mean, but he's one of the only few.
What you
if
mean?
Not the only one that's won a Super Bowl and a national championship, right?
I think so. Yeah, but I mean, if he's been coaching for like 80 years, I mean, like it's bound to
Nah,
happen.
that's Dick LeBeau. Dick LeBeau's been coaching for like 60 years.
Dick
in the
LeBeau's the
NFL.
only fool that's like
60
in the.
years in the NFL, dude.
Dick LeBeau's in like the Hall of Fame, and he's coaching. Like what the fuck?
Like he helped build the Hall of Fame. Like
What do you think Sean
literally.
McVay's gonna end up? He's 31 and he started coaching when Gruden was
A
coach.
bust.
Show.
A bust.
Did he
Nah,
play
but
in
I'm
the
saying-
NFL?
Yeah, he was a fucking assistant coach with Gruden, with the original
No, but
Gruden. Like,
he played like in the NFL.
no, he was a coach. I'm saying,
Oh, okay.
and like he's a coach right
Bust.
now. He's
Bust.
already 31. Imagine
Bust.
him, like what he'll end up being.
Bust.
Insane.
He could bust.
He could bust also,
Yes, Arians, you just lost a head coach. Worry about getting.
and he could be
him.
fired in 3 years. You know,
Who'd you get? Oh, are you a little salty? Is that why you didn't
I'm
like
just-
Gruden
I'm
going
just
to the
saying,
Raiders?
you're
'Cause
crowning
you
him.
couldn't pick up a freaking coach for your QB that you don't have.
we can hire a lot of. There's a lot of coordinators out there that are really good and ready to take the next shot.
Do you have a QB
You just
or a coach?
You didn't have a QB last year,
Is your wide receiver about to retire?
Hey,
No.
Kirk Cousins said he's willing to go to the Browns.
so he's definitely willing to go to Arizona.
He's definitely willing to go to Arizona.
Dog, I said it first. You know what?
Jimmy Garoppolo's still a free agent.
I said that to all
Kirk
the Niner fans
Cousins
that are over
is
here.
leading
We're
the
picking
Arizona
Jimmy
Cardinals to
time.
the playoffs next year. You heard it here
I
first.
don't know about all that.
Nah, I don't know about all that shit.
I don't know about all that. That's
Not
just
only
wishful
is
thinking.
I'm predicting Kirk Cousins going to Arizona, but I'm also predicting we get into the playoffs. That's a 2-for-1. That's a boomerang prediction.
This guy over here double dipping, pimping.
Double dipping pimping. That's a good one. Nah, but hey, if Kirk Cousins goes there with that running game they got, that defense they still have a solid ass defense.
Everybody's on a contract. We're not gonna lose anybody.
They just need a good head coach.
Yeah,
Such
it's not gonna
as-
happen.
What if you guys get that guy from
New York. If you
Uh,
get that QB from New York,
Eli? What if you guys get Eli?
oh fuck that fool,
what if you get Elijah?
Elijah.
Eli, I mean.
What the fuck? Eli? Eli Manning? That fool's whack, dog.
What if you get
Considering his disabilities in life, I mean, he really did a great thing.
What if you guys draft that quarterback from USC,
This
dude?
guy's a savage on the mic, huh?
Sam Darnold or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be alright. I think that fool can ball, but I kind of like that. I want to see what's up with that kid from Wyoming, though, the Josh Allen, more.
Oh, okay.
And then I am fascinated about a certain character from Oklahoma, a certain Heisman winner.
No, don't
You know,
say
Baker
it.
Mayfield, the only walk-on
He's not humble.
to ever win the Heisman.
He's not humble.
You can't be humble, dog. You gotta be out there and like show out. So
Bitch, be humble.
Rock that crimson red.
he knows, man.
Hey, but around this time, we kind of flip it a little bit. Did you guys get to see that fucking play from Giannis? Jay's early MVP?
What's up?
This guy's dunking on everybody, dude. He don't give a fuck who you are. He'll dunk on you.
Savage.
He's like, hey,
I'm
man.
savage.
Hey, man, let's keep it cool, yeah? Yeah, let me just dunk on you right quick. What else you got for the early, is it mid? Kinda? When's the All-Star break?
February 7th. It's around my birthday.
2 weeks. Maybe?
Like 3 or 4. Oh.
Okay. So,
Y'all wrote the book. I popped the trunk. I popped the hood.
so right now, I know Jay had Giannis as his early MVP. I had the beard. My
You don't have Kyrie
My
Irving.
boy Serge had Kyrie. Who do you think's the one that's still like kind of close to it? I think they're all still
Kyrie.
in it.
Kyrie's been balling.
They're still all in it, dude.
Told you Kyrie would. I told
Would
you.
you add? Would you add anyone else maybe to that mix?
Harden, but he's injured.
Yeah, I mean, that's my pick.
Oh, you said it. My bad. I didn't even hear you.
Rodney Hood? For hitting the phone. Sick. Nah,
So you think Kyrie's running away with it?
I think he's
Someone
probably
other than
the
LeBron.
LeBron's the best player in the
No,
world. but
LeBron
he's
is
not
putting
the-
in work, yeah.
They remember we talked about a couple nights ago about the Cavs, back-to-back games, dude. They lose by 25.
Yeah, they did. They went down to the Raptors.
Yep.
They gotta find the chemistry, dude.
Yeah, but Drake was in the court.
Ah, you see? Nah, Drake was on the court, yeah. That makes all the difference.
Does.
I'll tell you who wasn't on the court: Kawhi Leonard, Tony Parker, Danny Green.
Danny
That's
Green,
more
dude.
than half the starting lineup for this. That's the front court. I mean, that's the backcourt for the San Antonio Spurs.
You know what, dude? The Spurs usually fucking start like that. You know, they have games like that, dude, where you know they'll just fucking rest their players a little bit. So, like,
Yeah.
and kind of, I mean, it's the
Yeah,
Lakers
not
they're
even-
playing. You know, the
it's not
Lakers
even
right now, they're
it's not
like,
even the All-Star break yet. I know exactly what you mean, but eventually you're just like, come on, man, everybody's injured. Like he's done this before. You get what I'm saying? But
are
like
they?
now everybody's injured, bro. Like, come on, Pop.
Hey, it's the injury.
I'll tell you what
it's
though,
injury
LaMarcus
bug
is
going
balling,
around,
yo. I'll tell you what, LaMarcus is balling. You want me to put somebody else in? LaMarcus Aldridge. MVP talk.
I know, and to think he requested a trade this offseason.
Yeah, he did. He did. But he told Pop, hey, I'm not really doing anything. I don't know why you want me here. Why don't you just trade me? And Pop's like, you know what? The only way I'm trading you is if I get somebody like Kevin Durant. So obviously I'm not getting that. So let's make this shit happen. And he's like, all right.
So he's trying to.
Yeah, he still dropped 20 points. Ingram balled tonight. Beat my Spurs.
They did.
That kid get
Those
points
guys
from
have potential,
anywhere.
bro.
Ah,
That fool weighs
Ingram
like
can get points from
that
anywhere.
fool is like 6'10", weighs like 150 pounds. I don't know how you let him do anything.
He's I don't know. He's very freaking deceiving, and he can get points from anywhere.
He's bony. I got it.
Kevin Durant.
Nah, Kevin Durant.
Nah, he's more like the
He
Iceman
makes
George
he makes
Gervin.
Kevin Durant look like he's like built and shit.
And then Lonzo was hitting threes in the first half. Like, what the?
Lonzo should get more love. I don't know what those people hate. him.
Nah. Don't get me wrong. I think the kid can ball, but he decides to start balling on my Spurs when he's been lagging. Like, I know he's been like sitting out because he's injured, but like, don't start balling on my Spurs, yo.
Hey, baby, it's all good, baby.
And the Celtics won tonight.
They sure did.
Straight out of where?
London,
We
baby.
got London on the.
Straight out of London. Crazy motherfucker named Fred Free. No, I'm not from London, but.
Crazy motherfucker named Alexis Sanchez.
You think we'll ever get an NFL team in London?
No.
The logistics is just way.
What about one in London, one in Mexico? Who do you think will get more fucking
Mexico would be
attendance?
closer. They should send the Raiders down there.
Neither one of them won't get any.
What if we just start a new franchise?
Nah, if they wanted to work, to send the Raiders.
2 and 2. What if they bring like? How would they be able to do it, dude? No, they can't. They would have to add more teams, huh?
Yeah.
To get one for each division and shit.
At least one more for each division, at least. But still,
That would be
yeah,
dope.
it's like mess up everything.
Do you remember when the NFL was 5 divisions, 5 teams?
It was like 3. It was East, West, and Central or some shit.
Yeah, dude. It used to be the NFC Central. No, the AFC Central. AFC
that.
Central died. We played the Oilers. We played the Browns, the Bengals.
And he had expansion like with like Panthers and Jacksonville.
Yeah.
You know those teams like
Later
got,
on, the
they
Ravens.
came out in the same year? And you wanna know the real bullshit? A jaguar and a panther are like the same animal. Panthers are just all black jaguars or some shit. Or like all black leopards or some shit. Like it's like ridiculous.
Damn.
We
Tell me
could've-
how you really feel, Jay. That's some bullshit.
I remember those. I remember when they fucking started. That shit
Who
was
had the
dope.
better quarterback in it?
Brunel?
Brunel or he
Delhomme?
he ended up going to New York.
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins.
yeah.
Kerry Collins or Mark
Kerry
Brunel?
Collins was legit, bro.
Did he win
Then
it?
he went
Oh
to
no,
the
they
Titans.
lost in the Super Bowl.
No.
Steve McNair went to the. Oh, he went to the Ravens. He was in the Titans,
Yeah.
and then he went out. Rest
Remember
in
the
peace.
Titans.
That's why you should have to be careful with your side chicks and stuff. Cause he couldn't went
just
out
out there
like
today,
your boy
baby.
Steve McNair.
And that's your boy JKZ
JK Zizzle.
bringing in that hot topics.
Hey, so we didn't get Jay in this conversation last time, dude.
Steve McNair would still be alive if he didn't have a mistress, some side chick and stuff. There you go. That's the hot take. He'd still be alive right now.
If you didn't have that 5.
Yeah.
Hey,
Lesson learned.
there you have it. Hey, Atlanta going to Philly. Who you got, Jay?
Oh, Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. The ATL is up.
Ain't nobody believing in Saint Nick Foles.
Not how he's been playing.
What about Philly defense? Think he'll hold it down?
Not enough. I mean, Atlanta's got some weapons and some playmakers. Unless it's like snowing or something, I don't think it's gonna matter.
I don't really think it matters because that Matty Ice has played at Boston College. He's played in Philly before. He's Matty Ice, yo.
Yeah.
Natty Ice. Because he drinks natural ice.
Drinks nothing but Natty Ice.
Did you hear that story about the Super Bowl?
Nah,
That that's why he had that nickname. That they gave it to him at Boston College because he'd always show up to parties with natural ice. So that they
Oh,
Natty
shit.
Ice, so they just started calling him Matty Ice.
That's crazy. She natty ice.
Resurrected the Atlanta franchise after Michael Vick decided to leave for whatever reasons.
What about Titans at Foxborough?
Oh, Pats are gonna destroy them.
Think so?
Yeah.
Hey, Fred, who do you got, though? Atlanta, Philly.
Oh, that's an ATL. ATL, shouty.
Interesting. You got Atlanta as well.
Get your A's up.
Get your A's up. Shout out to who's from Atlanta? T.I.
T.I. Shout out to Jeezy.
Outcast.
2 Chainz. Outkast.
Who you got?
Goody Mob.
Titans or Patriots?
Migos.
You know what?
Future.
All of them sick. Did you hear that new one with J-Rock and Future?
Kendrick? You're gonna go with the Titans or what?
Hold on, I'm thinking.
J-Rock
man,
Future
we're
and
live
Kendrick?
right now,
Hey, I
baby.
know
Sounds
you live,
sick
I'm just
already.
thinking, I gotta feel the force, man.
I gotta
just can't
see. I just
blurt it
listened to that
out.
one with
I gotta feel
Jeezy
it, dog. I'm going with the
Blurt it out.
Cole
Patriots.
and
Blurt it
Kendrick.
out.
I got the Patriots, but hoping for the Titans win.
Probably Cole or Jeezy. I don't like how Kendrick does that
So
rap
you,
now, like where he's just like,
You got the Patriots
I
winning
want
the
to be
game, but
inside.
the Titans are number one
like,
in your
nah,
heart.
dog. Like you're better than that.
It's all good.
Who you got, Jay? Oh, you already said the Pats, huh?
Yeah, Pats. And
Hey, you got a
Fox.
score?
Oh, should I prophesize it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
How about for the
prophesize.
Philly score? Write this one down, Serge.
All right,
Philly score.
for Philly, I got that final score 24.
Shut the fuck up,
10.
dude. Oh, I said 24-13.
ATL, right?
ATL shot it.
And Fred, who you got?
ATL? 24.
Score.
24-13. Now I'm gonna move it up to 28. Fuck it.
28-13.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Moving along.
Moving along. Patriots. I say
Titans.
34. Nah, 30. Hold on. Like 31. 31-10.
31-10.
Yeah.
What do I put you down for, Jay?
27-15.
27-15.
Yes.
Pats.
That's a tough number to get to. 15. Need like 5 field goals or a touchdown and.
Failed a 2-point and a penalty. Some crazy stuff happens when the Patriots play.
No shit. No shit. Alright, what about Sunday's games? First one is Jacksonville visits Pittsburgh. Say it, Serge. Say
You
it.
know me, baby.
Say it.
I believe in Saxonville.
You never believed them ever in your life until now.
I'm gonna go with Calais Campbell.
There's
I'm gonna go with Jalen Ramsey. I'm gonna go with Boye.
Hey, there's still room in that bandwagon. Jump on that shit.
Hey, that shit ain't running fast enough for me to jump on it.
Jump on that shit. If they beat us, they're winning the Super Bowl.
What? They are not
You
getting
heard it
past
here
the
first.
Patriots. Get out of
You
here.
heard it here first.
Get out of here.
If Jacksonville
Get outta
beats
here.
the Steelers,
Get
they're
outta
winning the
here.
Super Bowl.
You ain't no Charles
Oh,
Barkley.
Thank y'all for
Be
listening.
gone.
We gone. We
Be
out.
gone. You ain't no Charles Barkley. Be gone.
Hey, thank y'all for listening. Stay tuned.
You
Peace.
want to be. Be gone.
Keep it going, Serge. Come on.
All right, let's keep it going.
16-13 Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
16-13 Pittsburgh. You got a score on that, Fred?
Yeah, man.
What is it?
Give me Blitzburg 24. Saxonville like 13. I don't feel 13 sounds like a decent score for me.
What about the nightcap over there?
The game of the weekend.
You know what? We're
The
having
one
this
that-
conversation now that Jay's here. He could probably he maybe give you some fucking understanding, Serge. Keenum,
Nobody's giving me understanding. That's
Keenum.
true to understand.
he should be MVP candidate.
Okay, let me just say this. though.
Arguably.
Over 3,500 yards thrown,
Fred.
dog.
Okay, Fred. Can I just say this though? Can I just say
Less
this?
than 10 interceptions
Can I just say
all
this, Fred?
season.
Let me just say this. Let me just say this, guys.
With
Let me
who?
just say this.
With Thielen?
Guys. Let me just say this.
Rudolph?
I'm talking about Drew Brees. I'm talking about Ben Roethlisberger,
Brees.
Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Case Keenum. Word association there, guys. What fucking name does not make sense?
Oh.
Yeah, say it, bro.
Tom Brady.
Get out of here, man.
Tom Brady is the GOAT. Nobody stands up next to him. You're right. I agree 110%.
I'm talking about Case Keenum has no business being in the freaking playoffs.
Exactly. Exactly. He has no business being there, but he's still there.
So you don't think Drew Brees is gonna beat him?
I think he deserves some votes, but
we shall see.
I still give the MVP to Wentz. I would.
No, you cannot.
Nah,
No, you
yeah,
cannot.
Wentz
Give it
is
to
out.
Gurley.
I
Give it to
can't.
Gurley.
I
Give it
can't.
to
Why
Gurley.
can't? Why can't?
Because he doesn't want to give it to Gurley. That's why. Because he doesn't want to give it to Gurley.
Brown would have won it if he would have stayed healthy. I
I'm
guarantee.
saying.
So who should get it then?
Not Gurley.
What?
Why? Because he
Brown
choked.
would have finished the game against the Patriots. They lose. They
But he
lose.
didn't.
They did lose.
But he did.
But your boy
He did
played
lose.
and he
God,
lost.
in Poseidon's eyes.
And my boy didn't play the
scored.
last game.
Your boy didn't play the last game.
Who's your boy?
Well, in the regular season, I mean.
Yeah, I know. When
your
it
boy?
counted, he played and he lost.
Who's your boy?
Yeah. and he lost when he
What you
counted.
mean, boy?
I'm just saying.
What you mean,
You have so many
boy?
boys.
What you
dude.
mean, boy?
You have so many
What you
boys.
mean, boy? That's the only boy you gotta worry about, boy.
I'm not even worried about him. Juju's
Yeah.
got him.
Anyways,
All you gotta worry about is Calais Campbell.
Juju.
Who got Calais Campbell, though?
Juju.
Who got Calais Campbell,
What do you
though?
mean? Haven't you heard of All-Pro Marquise Pouncey?
31-24. Hey,
Haven't you?
just write it down for me because get that out of the way. 31-24. Nolans.
I'll go with Nolans as well. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, somebody who makes sense. Fred, you were saying he was gonna make what sort of sense?
Keenum deserves to be the
Go.
yeah, but on your real, Keenum deserves to be at least be the candidate for MVP. Like I'm not saying
What
he's
was
your
your score?
first.
What if he
31-24.
beat, what if he shreds New Orleans defense?
Okay, what's your score then? If you're
What
so
if he
confident, what is
shreds
your
them?
score? What is your score in the game?
That's a top 10 defense this
Baby,
year.
don't tell me about it. Be about it. What's your score?
Vikings 27, New Orleans 21.
Alrighty.
No, New Orleans 24. 24.
So that easily could be it's a 3-point game. That
Yeah,
easily could go either
Breeze
way.
is gonna try to
You're saying
drive.
it could go
He's
either
gonna
way.
try to drive. He's gonna wind up fucking throwing a pig.
It could
Probably
go
to
either way, though.
Xavier.
I don't
Probably
go either
Xavier.
way.
I don't think it's gonna be like that. I
Alright,
really
Xavier's
think
gonna
New Orleans pops up at least like 14-0, and they just kind of like keep it. They score. The score will be like 31-17 at one point, and then like Minnesota. Will
Hey,
get
Hey,
it.
I already told you this once, and I'll tell you again. This is the best week in football. The,
The
divisional
Vikings
round.
were the number 2 seed, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
doesn't get better than the divisional
They
round.
earned that fucking right to be there.
Yeah, but nobody's been hotter than New Orleans. I think in the last like
New
10 weeks.
Orleans. Hey, didn't you guys whoop their
New
ass?
Orleans. We didn't beat New Orleans.
You guys beat them? Oh, Tampa Bay beat them. Okay, Tampa Bay.
Hey,
beat 'em.
shit happens, dog.
And there you have it. Those are your pick'ems for the divisional round.
Yo, where the strippers at, Dale? I thought they were coming through.
Yeah, Jay got some mix up with males and females, and I really had to cancel that one. You know, Jay.
Shit, I was rocking my Armani cologne today, dog.
I actually was.
Shout out to Andy.
Well, you know you be hitting up the strip club every night. You always rocking that Armani.
Got my pack of dollars, $11 to be exact. On the dot. 2 a.m. on the dot. Listening to some K dot.
Got that 6-pack.
On some natty ice. Some natural ice. Is that shit good? Natural
Nah,
ice?
but we sell natural lights at the liquor store like crazy, man.
Really?
Yeah, those shit. Yeah, they're like 89 cents for a tall boy. People come in by like 5, 6 of those shit.
So you probably need like 5 or 6 to get
They
fucked
get
up,
them by
right?
the dozens.
You probably need like 5 or 6 to get
Well,
fucked
man,
up.
they're like Bud Lights and shit. They're weak.
Nah, you probably get fucked up quick.
About Bud
The
Ice.
ice. When it says Bud Ice, natural ice, that's some other shit. That's some next level shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Liquor.
I remember that shit. Do you guys remember? I know maybe I'm too fucking old. but-
Zimas, yeah, that's just
No, no, no. The
You like
Bud
Zimas
Bud
out? You like
Ice.
them fucking
no, no,
Zimas out.
Bud Ice used to be fucking like. Used to be
Yeah.
a market for this shit. Used to be commercials. Used to have a little fucking penguin that would sneak up on them like all creepy.
I remember
And
that the
then-
liquor store, like I mean at the gas station, I would always see them. My dad's friend, I think, drank them.
Those shits. I mean, if they fuck you up that quick, it's worth it. Fuck it. That's what
I
I'm
like
trying to do.
I like that my dad at least was classy. I think I would see him drink like Budweiser's shit, so I think like he was a little classier.
Last time I had to drink one of these, dude. Miller High Life. The champagne of beers. Fake news.
Miller.
Hey, it's all good, baby.
The champagne of beers. Do I know what the difference between champagne and sparkling wine is? To be called champagne, it has the grapes and it have to come from the certain part of France and be made in France to get the title champagne. Sparkling wine is the exact same shit as champagne.
No
It's,
shit.
it's just not from France and a certain part of France.
Wow.
But, I mean, we can go back to sports if you want.
Bring it back to the sports session. Did I mention? Yo, it's just the all-tech progression. Let's smoke some bud and start the motherfucking vibrations of the positivity. Fuck the negativity. We just need the popularity up in the video. Here I go, about to spit another flow. Oh shit, I'm so poetical with the shit, kinda biblical. A little lyrical. These cats say I'm miserable, but they just hating. And yo, they fake perpetrating, trying to mess with me and my crew. Please, lie down, get on one knee, bitch. We the kings of the north, rapping all the time. Alright, let's go. Yeah, so I have a story about this song right here. One time we're at a strip club, right? And some shorty comes up to me.
It's funny how your stories
then,
kind of start off like that, though.
And then, so she comes up to me and she's like, "Hey, you want me to dance a song for you?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah. What are you gonna dance next?" She's like, "I usually dance to oldies." And I'm like, nah. Listen, she danced to some Explosion and shit.
You ain't gonna dance to some oldies
like
tonight.
some Dr. Dre shit. She's like, "Oh, so if I play it, like you'll come up to the stage?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I hear the fucking song. This fucking shorty comes out on stage, dude, right? So I'm like, fuck, I told her I would go up there. Cause when I go to a strip club, like I like to chill, get fucked up, see shorties walking back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like, my homies are the ones that'll go up stage and start throwing money at them and whatever, right? I'll just chill. But, so I was like, alright, fuck it, I'll go. So I go, right? Me and my homie go and shit.
I gotta go, man.
Yeah, he's all hype about it, right? I'm like, hey, alright, cool. Shorty sees us, she comes over here our way, dude. Shorty fucking starts doing her thing, dude. Starts fucking taking off her thong. So when she takes off her thong, dude, she has the shit that looks like a rat tail coming out of her. You know what I'm saying?
That shit got you going, I'm fucking
like,
knowing you.
Like, nah, so my homie, he said it louder. He's not like, what? So the shorty looked back, dude, and she fucking saw a reaction like, damn,
Damn.
So she fucking left the club, dude. She got her shit, got some money, and boom, just booked it. Like, didn't come back around and shit. It's all because of that fucking song, dude.
The song killed it.
So that song, like, it always reminds you of that shorty, dog. Every time I fucking hear it.
Every time?
Hey, so for all you strippers out there, just make sure y'all wipe it right. Hey, so what your story there?
What story?
I don't know. You're saying something about one of your homies and shit.
I said
That was all you, baby.
no. I said my homie had a red tail.
Was he a stripper?
Nah, it's fucking Charlie Briz over here.
Charlie, were you a stripper?
Why is it gotta be a stripper shit, dog? This fool right here. Strippers are people too, right?
Hey, I didn't say there was anything wrong with strippers.
There's nothing wrong.
Not at all.
I have another story about it.
I actually think it's one of the oldest professions.
It's probably my fault.
That was possible.
I probably fucked this one up. I don't even know if I should tell this story because we're live and shit, but it happened at a strip club too. One time we're hanging out with Killer Priest, dude. He's like affiliated with Wu-Tang and shit. He was performing, so some dudes we know like, oh, let's hang out with him. Cool, right? So me and my homie Casto, we're hanging out, and Killer Priest DJ, he's cool as fuck, dude. He winds up giving us mushrooms and shit. He's like, hey, y'all wanna kill these shit? Like, yeah, fuck yeah. So me and Casto take them shit, and they're like, hey, let's go to the joint. So we go to strip club, dude. I only have like $11 on me. So they take us to the VIP and shit. Next thing, like 10 strippers walk in and blah, blah, blah. So one of them, dude, we call her Amy Winehouse, dude. She had the fucking hair like Amy Winehouse. She starts walking through the crowd, right? Like a fucking snake, just slithering, dude. Like, she made eye contact with me and she just followed me. I'm like, fuck. I tell my boy, dude, I only have $11, dude. I think I might pull it off, you know? $11 lap dance. Yeah, go for it. So the shorty does come and ask me, dude. She's like, hey, come on, just this one song. I'm like, alright, fuck it. So we go to the back and shit. Shorty starts dancing. She keeps dancing. I just hear the music playing. Dude, she stops. She's like, all right, well, it's gonna be like $70 or some shit. I'm like, fuck, I only have $11 on me. She's like, oh, why do you guys do that? And she starts fucking crying, dude. Like, she's still on top of me, you know what I'm saying? But she starts crying, dude. I'm all like, still, you know, like moving a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Fred, you made a stripper cry, dog?
yeah, dude. I just forgot my money, dude. So my homie had to fucking like, hook it up. The bouncers came.
I said
like,
earlier,
yeah,
that's probably the oldest profession is stripping, and that's probably the oldest fucking, I forgot my money. Excuse me. What's up, fucking man?
Hey, I tried to aplicarla, dog, but
This motherfucker.
hey, but my homie came through in the clutch and fucking like, you know.
You just gotta negotiate with them and shit.
Yeah,
like,
dog.
Like, been
You don't
like,
let them hustle you for 70 bills, dog?
yeah, I'd be like, we never agreed to this shit and stuff like that.
You have any
Yeah.
documentation?
You start crying.
Yeah, I start crying and shit.
Do you have any documentation?
It's Trump's America now.
Yeah, dog. They want the Raiders, we'll build the wall.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, okay, fuck it.
Hey, but for real, I ain't never going back to a strip club again, dog.
Shit. I might go back.
Shit, you'll be there tonight, boy.
Y'all ready to bounce after this or what?
First sponsor, official sponsor.
Hey,
Fucking
sponsor us, strippers. If you're a stripper out
fucking
there listening,
Jaguars.
sponsor us.
Holding it down. That's Super Tuesdays and shit.
You know what? Now we're talking about strippers, dude. I have a lot of funny stories about strippers. Dude. Funny shit. When I caught one of my homeboys, dude, like under a table. Like under a stranger's kitchen table, dude. Ah, dude, fuck it. I'll tell y'all about it later. So we're done, right? We done with sports?
Did we miss anything?
Did we miss anything? Serge?
U.S. Open? Nah.
What about your boy Lonzo? We talked about Lonzo, right?
Yeah.
How about your boy LeVar?
Triple B.
How about your boy Davion?
He's gonna
Saying he's
retire.
that's fucking.
Y'all better sign him.
We'll give him his contract.
He ain't.
He's gonna
Y'all
kill
better
it.
sign him, and then he's gonna get busted for smoking bud, and probably like sit like 6 games, and we'll probably be doing the same thing like next
He's gonna kill it on Sunday, dude. He's gonna earn his money. He's gonna kill it on the fucking championship game. He's probably gonna
I know, I got
win
your prediction
Super Bowl
right here
MVP.
actually.
He
Who's
might
like
win.
it's 13-24.
He might win
Super Bowl MVP. Man, pump the brakes, Fred. You gotta get past the Jag. You know, that's the problem. You and Tomlin and the crew, y'all like, oh, we gonna beat the Patriots.
mention
We
Tomlin up
gonna
in
be
here,
the
dog.
champs.
You leave Tomlin out of this, dog.
You worry about
It's
Blake
the real
Bortles.
fucking
You worry about Blake Bortles and the Jaguars.
Blake, who?
If you actually look up,
Calais Campbell, Jalen Ramsey, Boye. Nah, bro, that's who you gotta worry about.
is Miles Jack or what's his name?
Yeah.
Still playing?
You worry about them, yo.
What do you mean?
Do not worry.
You already forgot about the fuck we're talking about.
About the
You just start
Patriots.
yelling.
Do not worry about the Super Bowl. You got the divisional round right now.
Navion's gonna kill it on Sunday. He's gonna kill it
Then
in the
tell me that.
championship game
But don't
versus
tell me
the
Le'Veon's
Titans.
gonna be the Super Bowl MVP.
Versus the Titans, he's gonna kill the Titans in the AFC Championship game.
There we go.
And then
There
he's
we
gonna,
go.
And then he's gonna go to
Hey,
Minnesota.
Maybe Monday or
and then
Tuesday
he's
we'll
gonna
be back here in the
ruin- hold on, hold
podcast
on.
and you can talk about
And then
it.
he's gonna ruin
But don't start with
Minnesota's homecoming game in the Super Bowl.
Minnesota's not
Heard
going to
it
the
here
Super
first,
Bowl.
dog.
Stop lying to the
Hey,
listeners.
That's it.
Stop
I
lying to the
already
listeners.
saw this shit, dog.
Minnesota
Bill and
and
Ted,
the
dog. We're in
Steelers will
fucking
not
time
be
trouble.
in the Super Bowl. It'll be a repeat. It'll be the Falcons and the Patriots repeating. And Tom Brady will walk into the sunset, and we'll see if he gets that 7th ring and shuts up Fred. Oh, that 6th ring. My bad. Chill, fool.
Called it.
You're not getting the 7th ring.
You heard it here first.
You're not getting the 7th ring.
You heard it here first.
Nah, because if Fred gets that 7th ring, or if the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers get that 7th ring, Fred won't shut the hell up.
We'll be the king.
No, literally,
we'll be the,
I don't think
we'll
he'll shut the hell
we'll
up.
be the kings of the
Like
7
ever.
kingdoms, dog.
Yeah, you see? 7 kingdoms. Not a chance in hell.
We're gonna probably get. Honestly, like
Not a chance in hell.
by like 2015, no, like how many titles did we? When did we win the last one?
Oh, wait.
Oh wait, huh? So yeah, you could kind of say like it's
Was it
around-
08 or 07? You should know.
You could kind of say it's around that time for us
You
to
should
be in
know.
that shit.
Fuck off.
When were you? When were you in the Super Bowl?
Hey, so
Oh, fuck off.
you know what? Called it in 2025, dude. For sure, we already have like probably like 8 titles.
Fuck
This
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Called it.
Who are you going to get it with? What's your backup QB again?
Nah,
No, what's his
Big Ben's
name?
gonna win
What's his name?
tomorrow.
I'm forgetting it. It's escaping
Pittsburgh's
me
gonna
right
win
now.
2 more.
What's his name?
He's
Landry?
gonna win 4 in total.
Nah, that was Dobbs, the fool that doesn't have eyebrows.
Charlie Batch?
Pittsburgh going back to back, babe.
Charlie Batch? Pittsburgh is going back to back. Guy, okay, let's end the show right now. Just seriously. I can't. I can't, Fred.
Woo! Wild card. BS
Wait.
Podcast is the realest
Hey,
shit.
y'all know where to visit us.
Yeah, tell them where, Serge.
Tell them where, Jay.
Tell 'em,
Tell them,
Serge.
Serge.
Real Blunt Sports.
Peace.
Yeah, real blunts.